I don't want to laugh and then say, all right, there we go. Because somebody yesterday goes, every time Johnny starts a video, he laughs and goes, all right, there we go. Oh, I almost said it just then. Am I that predictable? All right, there we go. Hey, I want to get you up to date on everything you need to know right now in the current state of the Kenosha trial that's going on. It's a bunch of nonsense. We need to watch it, and journalism is officially dead. And you're going to see why. Buckle up, here we go. Hey, good news, fellas, we're getting in on it early this year. You're going to get your wife, your girlfriend, your partner, you're going to get her prize early this year. And we're going to do it through Medical Gear Outfitters. Today's episode is brought to you by my friends Skinny Medic and Medical Gear Outfitters. Last week I told you, jump in, grab the mom medical kit. That's my favorite pick. But also for yourself, grab yourself something for your range bag. Bare minimum, at least keep a tourniquet in your range bag. Maybe grab that Stop the Bleed kit. I recommended that one last week as well. But a big, huge shout out to Medical Gear Outfitters. There is a code right down below and a link. Great people, great products. I said it last week, you never know when you're going to be a first responder. Jump on it. Let's crush that website today. Big thank you for sponsoring this episode, Medical Gear Outfitters. To each of y'all, thank you for pow, ka-chow. Shout out to everybody that gets that thumbs up before the music even stops. Thanks for that. That's a little bit of a fun. Yesterday, y'all were called, I think y'all were called, what was it, Cowardly Morons? I think it was Cowardly Morons. So shout out to all of y'all. I'll double check that maybe for tomorrow's episode. But shout out for that. That's kind of fun. All right, I want to talk to you about the Rittenhouse trial and kind of get you up to date and let you know what's going on. This won't take long. I'm not going to start at the very beginning. You know what happened. He was there during the Kenosha riots, and he had his rooty tooty point and shooty, 17 years old, wearing gloves because he was also a first responder, and respect for that. And a bunch of morons attacked him, and 3 shots. One pedophile dead, one rapist dead, and also one dude had his bicep exploded. 3 shots, all 3 clean. He walked away unharmed. It was one of the cleanest things we'll ever see on video. And they arrested him. Now we're at trial. Yesterday I posted this meme right here, and that is the head prosecutor, because he knows it's over. He knows it is beyond over, but you wouldn't know it. You and I would never know it if you just pay attention to the news, because they are not reporting. All right, the third guy that attacked him, the one that had his bicep kaplow, red misted, while pointing right at Kyle's face, he testified yesterday, and he's the star witness because he's one that actually took a round, survived, and he's the star witness for the prosecution. And it is literally, somebody on Reddit, they had typed out, did this really happen? And it really, honestly went through, all right, had to cough because of the coof. Should have gotten the jab. Everything would have been fine. He admitted at the beginning he started, and he's like, I felt threatened, and he cried a big old horse tear, and I felt threatened, and I was running to help because I thought he was an active power, and I was there to protect those guys, and I saw he dropped those guys, and then so the defense attorney's like, so what about this picture right here? And showed the picture. He goes, well, that's where my bicep is disappearing. And he said, so they went through this whole series, and this is what you need to know. It's very simple. Finally, at the end, he goes, so you were running towards him? Yeah. You pointed yours at him? Yeah. And he never even lifted his off the ground until he had a direct threat in his face at 3 feet? Yeah. And it is like everybody's quiet in the courtroom, but Kyle covers his face and breathes out, kind of appears to tear up. The prosecuting attorney just covers his face because it is word for word. The trial is over. It is over. I'm surprised, and several people mentioned it yesterday, why the judge didn't do a directed verdict, bam, right then. My opinion is because it's has national focus. But a judge can do a directed verdict, bam, at any time. No, this is over. We're out. Now, here's the other point of this conversation. The beginning of that guy, and I'm calling him Bicep Guy, Grosskutz, I don't know how to spell it, it's funky. Gage is his first name, but I didn't know how to say his name, so I'm not. Bicep Guy, he started his 30-minute testimony with, I had my hands up, and he just shot me. and the national news, almost all of them, chased the first 10 minutes of his testimony. I've got a few here for you. USA Today, Gage Grosskreutz testifies at trial. I thought I was going to die. The Washington Post, he says he feared for his life, and he pointed at before getting. And I thought that was interesting. At least they got part of the story. Washington Post? Go figure. And there's one more, I believe, The Insider. I was never trying to kill the defendant. The man who survived says he tried to surrender to the teen. No, he said that and then recanted it. Now, all of this, by the way, NPR's, I forget what theirs said, and I didn't screenshot it. NPR's is fantastic. I think theirs was, I had my hands up when he shot me or something, or I tried to put my hands up and surrender, but it's beautiful. Journalism is officially dead. All of that to say this, it's on 13 different camera angles. The narrative can't really be twisted. Now, you can't do some of the sounds up close. You can't do the feelings that they had, what was going on in their minds from video. But you can do pretty much everything else, and it is unequivocal. That's why we're watching this thing so closely. My prediction, Kyle's going to walk. They may pop in for some stupid weapons charge or something dumb, brandishing or who knows what. But none of the big charges will stick. He's not going to prison. But the national media will watch and see. They will spin the heck out of this one. You're up to date. That's why that guy had covered his face. It is a complete dumpster fire, and we're going to keep watching because I think it is absolutely a story that matters to me and you. We'll see. Bye.